Good evening, everybody, and we are back. We are hoping that the lobby stability issues have been sorted, and we are going to have a 50% race around France in the rain, so it's going to be very, very interesting. And I'm still joined by Ant. Are you looking forward to this, Ant?
Bonsoir, bonsoir. Yeah, still here, looking forward to it. So thankfully enough, everybody's been able to join. We thought a few drivers wouldn't be able to, so yeah, looking forward to it. So instead of getting 27 laps, we'll be getting 30 odd laps tonight, so more racing.
Yes, absolutely, we love to see it. And of course we are on the full wet tyres, and they have the added benefit that they know 100% that it is going to be wet this time, so people who maybe forgot to look at the weather will be better prepared this time.
Yes. Yeah, it's happened to me a few times to forget that weather exists and can happen, so yeah, those who got caught out will definitely be feeling saved here by the absolutely bulletproof game we've got.
Yeah, the game where we have no issues ever.
No, never happens.
But as I say, hopefully we are going to have a nice stable lobby. We're going to get through a 50% race without any more issues, and we can all get a good night's rest on the back of it.
So hopefully, just like me, you've all got your cups of tea ready to enjoy this probably over an hour long race we're going to have.
Yes, indeed. Fabian says, why am I P20 now? Because that's what you get for the way you acted in the Discord, Fabian. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I thought you were talking about Aldrich Fabian.
No, Fabian Sholton.
Like, wait, he was in the lead.
No, he's only lost 2 places. You didn't qualify P18, you just left the session at the right moment. You didn't even leave the pits.
It's Saviour ahead of you, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate that you're now behind Saviour, yeah, but.
I mean, it just means that Saviour will have to worry about you now.
Yeah, has to worry about the absolute phenom that is Era Voice. But yes, everything else looks spot on. We are ready to go. And Aldrich's just coming around the final few corners, so we should be getting underway very, very quickly.
So, at least what the first race kind of we had will help the drivers with is understanding a little bit how these wet weather tyres will degrade.
Yeah, indeed. They'll have a better idea about what point they need to pit at.
Yeah. Even though it's only, you stopped on lap 4 or 5, I can't remember.
Yeah.
You still feel a bit of a difference, and you think, okay, these tyres are not going to go to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be in their minds.
Yes, it'll be very, very interesting.
You've got.
And only one person has missed their grid box this time, so that's good.
Will Airways get as good a start as he did earlier on?
That is a very good question. Will Ali get a better start? Here we go. Any second now, 5 lights, and we are... Please... Away! Very good start from Aldrich Fabian this time. Ali G's not far behind him. Airways had a very, very good start again.
Valentine P6 as well.
Rookie looked like he was coming back, but not quite.
Scotty's gone round the outside of Valentine there.
Already a safety car. What happened there? Oh, Stube and Triz came together. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stoob does not have a front wing. Another lightning start from Winky up to P14. Voice up to P13.
Wow. Winky is enjoying his time in France.
Ali got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Aldrich.
Yeah, he's going to be hating this because he was in the lead earlier on with the lobby instability, and
yeah,
a 5-second penalty will not help him here.
The gods of the French Grand Prix were on Ali's side, and they seem to have turned on him at the restart. But there we go. That's the way it works. This is F1, unfortunately. And yeah, we were talking about French Grand Prix and what we remember.
Oh, yes.
And as a Charles Leclerc fan, the last French Grand Prix was one to forget.
Yeah, 2022 was, disappointing.
Yeah.
What was it? It was an undercut he was trying to do, I think.
He lost it around this corner that we're at right now.
Yeah. He lost it, but yeah.
And that was the season where Ferrari fans held their breath because for the first 6 or 7 races we actually looked so competitive, and it all went very downhill very quickly after France.
Well, that's what happens when you're against Red Bull as well, so...
Yeah, we are in the Red Bull era now, unfortunately. Ali is already pitting. And got another 5-second penalty,
oh, no,
Ali, no!
Well,
he probably thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to serve this 5-second penalty under safety car so I don't lose as much. And then got another one. Oh, no!
I mean, he must have really enjoyed the customer services of the pit lane, so
yeah,
he just wants to have another go at it.
Yeah.
So expect him to go in the next lap.
Yeah, I mean, does he just go straight back in? Does he hope for another safety car?
Yeah, because he's got nothing to lose. He's P19.
Yeah, valid point.
He's P19. He's got nothing to lose from just purging his.
Just getting rid of the 5 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, this is very true. So Stoob will go up to P19 if that happens.
Yeah, it's really gone from a dream first race for Ali to an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Being in the lead and now 5 seconds and another 5-second penalty. He's going to be at the back.
He is, yeah. It's really unfortunate. But absolute dream start for Airways up to P2. Really great start from him. Really great start from Winky and Voice up to P12 and P13 already.
Yeah, Winky's really enjoying his time on this track.
Yeah.
Or in these conditions, I don't know. Maybe there's a bit more rain, a bit more often in Northern Ireland. I don't know.
I think there probably is. Yeah, I mean that's a valid point. But I mean, I train with Winky quite regularly, and I say the word rain. Shall we do wet practice? Absolutely not. No. Oh right. Okay. So, but he seems to really be doing quite well today.
Yeah, he's definitely got that confidence. Either he's trying very hard, or he's just like a fish in the water.
Yeah, maybe he's just secretly, absolutely outstanding at wet weather racing. Who knew?
Well, there's hope for him today.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got 25 more laps, so enjoy it. Make the most of it. If I see wet weather when I'm in the pits, I just have a little cry. Because I hate wet weather racing.
Yeah, it really depends, because if you've got a good feel with the track, you can actually enjoy wet weather racing. If you're doing better than other drivers as well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2-minute 30 lap on the safety car. 2-minute 30.
Oh, good grief.
It's going to be a long night, everybody.
It is. Strap yourselves in, grab yourself your snack and your cup of coffee, because this safety car is not going to rush itself, unfortunately.
Winky's got 2 points so far this season, so we'll be hoping that tonight can be the night where he at least doubles his tally so far.
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps going at the rate he's going, and I mean, you've got what? 1, 2... He's got 3 drivers in front of him, all of whom are going to get demotions.
Very good point.
So if he can get himself to sort of P6 area, then, I mean, he could be pushing a podium here.
Well, let's wait and see. We've got Aldrich, Airways, Wookie, Scotty, and Ali as well, who's going to be fighting his way back up the front, you know.
Yeah, don't misinterpret. This is not saying that is going to happen. That's just this is a possibility of something that is in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, P13 for now. So
Safety car is coming in this lap. We will all be relieved to hear we can get racing again.
Marvellous. Because that's what we're here for.
Yeah. This is what we like to see. We are getting back racing. We are hoping that we will now have, what is it, 24 laps of non-stop racing around France in the pouring rain.
That Mercedes is a very nice car. I think we'd all enjoy to drive it, but yeah, we don't want to see it on the track. Let's get racing.
Absolutely, Bert Mylander. We don't want you earning your salary tonight. Sorry. And he's gone!
Oh, okay.
You were just about to ask where would you go, weren't you? At the exact moment you said it, yeah. That was perfection. And a very good start from Aldrich, because he's got a 7/10 gap.
Yeah, he's catching up. He's catching up, Airway. Went up to the second before the final corner, and yeah, Aldrich, Airways has cut it down a bit.
Yeah, he has a little bit, but it's hanging fairly steadily.
It's looked much cleaner this time round.
Yes.
Eddie House is already into P18, so 2 places made up.
Very good start for him, yeah.
Now I expect Xavier to make his way back up, because he's had the first race, 4 laps, so 4 laps is all he needs anyway to learn how to drive on the track.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Smith's out! Oh no, and there's another safety car!
How did that happen?
I don't know, that's a really odd place to go. Oh. Well, there we go, we're back under safety car.
Okay, I don't know if it was close, well, contact is always close, but...
Yeah, it could have been.
Contact with someone on the exit of the corner.
Could have been that he went for a move and there wasn't room left. It could have just been...
Yeah.
A glitch. These things happen in F123. Yeah. But I do have a piece of F1 news that I want to discuss now that we're back under...
Oh...
And that is that the absolute F1 legend that is Gunther Steiner is leaving Haas. He is no longer the team manager of Haas.
Yeah, he's just smashed the door and left.
And I am absolutely gutted.
Gutted. Well, you'll get another season out of him. So...
No, he's gone.
I mean, a Netflix season. That's what I mean.
Oh yes, we're gonna get one more Drive to Survive out of him. This is what we love from Gunther Steiner. It is on Drive to Survive.
I'm expecting a proper farewell from Netflix for him.
Oh gosh,
he was
yeah.
Their bread earner.
They'll probably be magically out to film a goodbye episode for Gunther Steiner as we speak.
Yeah. They're scrapping the final episode because anyway we know Verstappen won it.
Yeah,
7 races in. Yeah.
Moving on. The really important thing here is that we are losing Gunther.
The day has come.
The day has come that nobody wanted.
So what was it? Is it mutual consent? Did he leave? Did he get the sack? What is it?
Sacked. where did I see? Let me figure out exactly where I saw what was. I saw it in here. Let me find it. It just says good Steiner to leave Haas F1 team effective immediately.
Yeah.
Steiner has left his role as team principal.
Oh well.
No, it doesn't say if after discussions between Steiner and owner Gene Haas over the winter, it was decided that Steiner would leave the organisation with immediate effect. His replacement, Komatsu 47, has worked with Haas since they debuted, starting as chief race engineer and rising to director of engineering.
Yep.
So there you go, we have lost a true F1 god today.
How are they going to survive without him?
Well, I mean, I might get some hate from what I'm about to say. How much were they really surviving with him?
Well, they were still in F1.
Still in F1, I mean, how many points were they getting a season, let's be honest?
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. I'm not saying that he pulled the strings and made everything tick or whatever.
No, I'm not saying he...
I'm
not
wondering
saying
if this is just
his
a bad
job,
sign
but
for what's to come for Haas, you know.
Well, it's interesting that he's left.
Yeah.
We've got two new teams coming in, haven't we? Because we've got Audi coming in 2026, and Andretti is due to come in at some point.
Andretti's been confirmed. I've forgotten. I'm not up to date anymore.
Yeah, Andretti is. They've been applying to.
Oh yeah, they got okay from the FIA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that Gunter Steiner was not a fan of so many teams wanting to join F1.
I bet so, yeah.
So I wonder if this might be sort of the decline of Haas that we're about to see. We gain 2 teams, but we lose 1. Maybe
because who did Cadillac want to join F1 with?
Andretti.
Of course, stupid. I'm wondering, wouldn't they be interested in taking over Haas? You know, because they've got facilities and stuff in Italy,
Andretti
for example. So
Haas, you never know. That is a very valid point. And safety cars coming in. Ian has said that today is le Grand Prix de voiture de sécurité.
Le Grand Prix de voiture de sécurité. That was pretty good.
And Heinrich Schmidt has said, good luck boys, that wet track didn't have my luck in today until next week. Be unlucky, mate. So here we go.
So I'll ask now because he'll be doing it before I finish my question. When do you start the race here?
I would do a slower restart, and I would go into the penultimate corner.
He's gone. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Because the safety car's only just gone in. Now he's gone. Has he gone? Yes, he has.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I would go sort of into the entrance.
I can't hear you very clearly. I don't know what.
Oh, 2 seconds.
Here on the stream.
Hopefully that's better.
It sounds a bit better. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do the old-fashioned thing of take the headphone socket out and blow into the hole. Behave.
There's so much technique into that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's many ways that could be interpreted, so we're going to move swiftly on. Saviour's gone! He's down in P19, he's had a big moment. Or he might have done that. Saviour does this. He just goes, I'm going back to last and I'll start fighting my way back again.
Yeah. It's all practice for him anyway.
Exactly. Wookie is right up the back of Airways again now.
Yeah. Ozzy's got a big as well.
Yeah, he has. He's got a full second from Airways.
And this will already help him because Airways won't be getting so much of a tow.
Yeah.
In comparison to with Wookie, so he'll get attacked whilst he can't actually attack the car ahead. So
Absolutely.
it's looking good for Aldrich right now.
So far, so good.
The Prix, and the gap has been closed down.
Yeah, and suddenly Airways is right back. In the wet, consistency is key.
Yes. Oh, definitely, yeah. It's always key, but in the
Even
wet,
more so in the wet.
You've got to be confident. If you get a few wobbles with the car, you just lose the confidence and you lose that consistency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
But it seems fairly stable at the moment. Winky's lost a couple of places off the restart. Maybe he heard me being nice about him and that completely threw him off.
Oh!
Oh, Jamer's gone!
Aldrich, Jamer, oh yeah. Aldrich has had a few twitches there, and he had quite a few as well in the first race we had. So, I think he's probably got bad tyre wear.
Yeah.
We're 8 laps into the race, of course there've been 2 safety cars, but he had a few wobbles around this corner in the first race,
that was a huge twitch from Aldrich, and Airways goes through!
Exactly. Exactly what I was saying.
And Wookie had half a look there, but can't quite get it done because Airways was in his way. Ali is fighting his way back now. He's up to P10.
Yeah, very good job from him. I don't think anybody will be able to go to the end on their tyres. He might be able to stretch those tyres out because he would have made... Oh no, he hasn't pit. Well, he did, but he still got his penalty.
Yeah, he still got his penalty, and it was a drive-through he served, I think.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a drive-through, was it?
It was a 5-second penalty, but he got another 5 seconds.
Ah, yes, of course it was.
Unless he served it again and got a third 5 seconds, but...
I don't think he did, no.
He did. I mean, that would be on Comedy Central.
That would be tragic.
But yeah, he's definitely going to be pitting in this race, I'm sure of that.
Airways is looking very confident now and is building the gap from Aldrich, and Wookie is hanging on to the back very nicely here.
Yeah, roles have completely reversed from what I was saying earlier on with Aldrich creating a gap on Airways. Now it's the complete opposite, and Aldrich is under pressure from Wookie, so they are approaching the Mistral now, and the move could be made even without DRS, because he's going to be twitching out of this corner.
Yeah, he had no confidence there. There's the twitch! Here comes Wookie.
He's got to stop on YouTube.
And he's passed, but looks like Aldrich might be fighting back. No, all good.
So Airways will have really enjoyed that because he's got a 1.4 second gap now.
Yeah.
1.5.
He's very confident.
Yep.
As Doris makes the move on Scotty.
Yes, he has.
A special shout out to Scotty, because he's defended from Doris for a long time, and that is not an easy driver to defend against.
Oh, no. No, it isn't. We've got Ali House in T9 now.
Yeah, he's making the move slowly.
Losing that gap down.
Definitely catching up to Mutsnuts now.
Quickly.
Oh, yeah, very quickly, in fact. Mutsnuts just does not seem to have the confidence in the wet. Yeah, look at that exit from Ali. That's just amazing.
Aldrich is side by side with Wookie. He's going through the inside in turn 1. They're both giving each other enough space. This is really nice to see.
That was some very respectful racing. Very, very well done.
Look at that gap with the front.
Oh my gosh, Airways has nearly 3 seconds. Well, as long as Aldrich and Wookie keep fighting, he can just drive away.
Ooh, contact there! And Loris is inviting himself to the party as well. So
he is, yeah.
Can Aldrich make his way through this corner without a switch? He has.
Good.
Oh, but he's...
Oh, a twitch in the middle of a straight.
What?
That was a very odd place to have a twitch. Oh, and Wookie's outbreaks himself.
Oh, I don't know.
And 3 seconds.
That could be seen in the skew, isn't it, maybe? I'm not sure that was worthy of a warning.
Yeah. Oh, single track's lost it.
So, what other battle have we got? So, I think you were covering that earlier on. Ali went past Nuts.
Yeah.
And that gap is falling right down to
it
Valentine.
Is. Yeah, I mean, Ali seems to have some really, really good pace, to be fair.
Yeah. Dry or wet, he's quick.
Yeah. He's 1.6. I think it's this final sector. He just seems so confident in that final sector.
He's getting a second and a half on,
yeah.
On Valentine in that sector. That's mad. And
it's mental. 3 seconds for Saviour. That's not something you see very often.
Yep, he's learning. He's learning.
He is.
Let's just enjoy it for now.
Yeah, enjoy the penalties while they're coming.
Please do so in Tier 3 next.
Oh, single track's gone again!
And in Portugal on, on Friday. Please. I need points.
You and me both. Doris has now made the move on Wookie, and having had a go about Haas, we've got a Haas 1-2.
Aldrich is struggling.
He's really, really struggling in this weather.
He can't wait for it to be over, but unfortunately for him,
there's a little way to go yet. Yeah. You've still got 16 laps to go yet, I'm afraid.
And he'll probably have Andy House on the back of him as well in no time. He's up Valentine's chuck. So.
Oh, he really is.
He'll probably
and look at the confidence.
So much more downforce. So much
he
more
can just chuck the power down. Wookie's also seemed to have lost a little bit of pace the last few laps, so I think his tyres might be dropping off a bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he has.
Era Voice goes into the pits.
That was doing really well though, because he's still stretching that gap out a bit from Doris.
Yeah, just a little bit by little bit. And Scotty has closed right up to the back of Wookie here. But runs slightly before the chicane, so I think Wookie's going to be safe for the moment.
Aldrich's just about managing to stay in Doris's slipstream, which is helping him run away from Wookie.
I wonder if Doris's tyres might be falling off a little bit now, because Aldrich's really keeping with him now.
And we've got Scott who's entering a battle with Wookie as well now.
Yeah.
He's in the Bose and he's closing up very, very close. Oh, he's
he ran really wide there.
He's taking a bit of the tighter line on the entry.
And here comes Ali, he's back again.
this could make for a very interesting first corner at the end of this first straight line.
Yeah, we'll see what exit's like.
Yeah, Scotty's exit is decent.
Beautiful exit from Ali. But he just doesn't have the straight line.
And Scotty chooses not to go for the move, but Wookie's running wide. And this is going to block, it's blocked Scotty, and Ali can just attack both at the same time.
2 for
Lovely
1.
Move.
Beautiful.
Move. Very smart.
He saw what was happening and just went around. Fair play to the man.
Yeah, very nicely read. So, despite his penalty, and still having a penalty, he's in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
He'll be closing the gap to Aldrich. And Airways is still putting away.
Yeah, I mean, massive fair dues to Airways. He's having an absolutely amazing race.
Down in P12, we've got a pretty close battle as well between Winky and Haggerboy. So, our Northern Irish driver and Mini Saviour.
He gets a very nice exit, but can't quite do it. Aldrich gets 3 seconds.
Right, so Airways is laughing his way away now.
Yeah. Aldrich's looking... Airways is looking very, very comfortable right now.
No penalties. A big gap.
No need to really push or... Safety car! Wonder what happened there.
And Ali will be absolutely loving this because I think that everybody will be pitting.
Yeah. And Airways has missed his chance.
Airways has missed his chance to pit. He has.
Oh, another 5 seconds for Ali!
Oh, no way!
Oh, no!
Oh, come on, Ali!
Oh, no!
Oh.
This was your chance!
That must be why.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. No, you can't do this. Why? Oh. Come on, mate.
Oh, you couldn't write this.
Couldn't write it.
Oh.
I was just saying that he's loving this because he can serve his penalty without losing too many positions.
So the people who are really suffering now are A, Ali, who's on his 74th 5-second penalty in one race.
Yeah.
And Airways, who missed the pit lane and is now caught behind the safety car.
I mean, he's on his way to beat your record, and the thing is, you had that record by being a driver comms, so it's not really the same category.
Yeah, no, I can reliably inform you that being a driver comms is super distracting.
Yeah. But wait, weren't you in an Aston Martin?
Was I in an Aston Martin or was I...
I don't know.
Maybe I was in a Red Bull, I think. I think Era Voice was my teammate.
Okay.
So I did not do the Red Bulls proud that day, at all. Max Verstappen shook his head. But yeah, is Airways going to pit, do we think? He's got to, surely.
He can't. Well, mind you, there is a bit of a gap when you look at it for him to pit into.
He might get away coming out either just ahead of or just behind Mutsnuts. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, I think you're right, that's the sensible thing to do because tyre wear is high around this track, and I think it's even higher for wet intermediate tyres. So...
And he'll just be eaten up by literally everyone if he doesn't pit. Even with his pace, everyone on fresh tyres, he's going to fall back quickly.
Definitely. So P7 for now.
I think he's going to come out ahead of Mutsnuts, you know?
It's going to be touch and go. Yeah, I think Mutsnuts has got him.
He has, but he's going to come out in P8, so it's not a terrible situation for Airways.
Far from the end of the world. He doesn't have a penalty. He's got the pace. And
Yep.
he's done it once. He's come through. Well, he started 5th, but he's come through the field once.
Yep.
He knows he can do it again, and that's what I was going to say about Ali as well. He's come through from virtually last position.
Yep.
So even if he's got 5 seconds, he knows he can catch up with the drivers ahead.
Yeah.
And most importantly, he's got Airways behind him. So if he can be a bit quicker than Airways, he can hope at least to create a 5-second gap on Airways.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's looking great right now is Scotty. Two people in front of him who have penalties. He's been able to keep to the back of Wookiee for this entire race. Could he be looking at a win here? At least a podium?
He can, yeah, he can. There'll be probably 12 racing laps when the safety car comes in. Actually, no, because I don't think he'll be coming in this lap.
No, it normally announces around here.
Could be.
Unless it's a late call, but Jamer's still a little way off the pack yet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he'll catch up in time.
No.
Yeah, there are 2-3 points to go, so it'll probably be 11 laps, 11 racing laps to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, Scotty's shown that over that distance, he's got the pace. And he's had decent results this season as well, so he'll know he can get a win out of this.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Long as he stays with Aldrich and Wookiee and fends off Airways.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just have a quick look at the standings while we've got a brief moment. So obviously we know Wookiee has won the title. Airways is currently sitting in P2, so he's going to want to fight back pretty quickly because just behind him, RFC Danny, who's not racing, Avanash, who's not racing, Connor, who's not racing, Smith, who has unfortunately DNF'd, and then Scotty in P7, who's only 20 points behind him. So if Scotty gets a win, and Airways doesn't make the ground he wants to, Scotty can really, really close that gap.
Yep. He can put himself in that mix, for sure.
If he gets a big result here, he could jump all the way up to P3 here tonight. And with promotions and demotions coming very, very soon, in fact, this is the time where you really want to be getting those results. And of course we have announced recently that we are going back to be a 4-tier league.
Yep.
But we are not adding in a lower tier as we did before, we are adding in a 0 assists tier. Which I can confidently say I have 0 interest in.
Yeah, well, we've got enough drivers to go into it, so...
I'm not ashamed to say that I use ABS, and I'm very, very happy with my ABS and have no intention of losing it.
Yeah, ABS is tricky on this game to remove.
Do you know, I played the beta of this game.
Yeah.
And initially I was like, oh, well, let's try it without traction control. And I went, oh, that's super manageable on this game. Wow. Let's try it without ABS. And on the beta, I was like, do you know what? That's actually manageable. Like, it's going to take some practice, but I could do no ABS. And then the actual game came out, and I went, what did you do? Suddenly it's impossible again. It's ridiculous. And my feedback from the beta was, do not change the handling model. It is perfect. And they ignored me, and I'm very deeply offended.
Well, I think we're going to have to make a common complaint about it.
I think we are,
There's a massive gap between Aero Voice and Airways.
Oh, there is, yeah. Oh, he's closed it up, never mind. He's back. Still about a second, but...
Yeah.
Doris hasn't gone yet. There he goes, and he hasn't got Aldrich sleeping too much. But Scotty has been caught sleeping a little bit, and Valentine's having half a look into turn 1. But Scotty holds on. Your voice already gets 3 seconds. Ali gets through on Valentine. He's going to be flying through now. Oh, I say flying. They're side by side.
Leaving much room there.
That was very well done, though. There wasn't a lot of room left, but there was just enough. We've got the two Alpha boys having a little bit of a ding-dong. Is Stoob going to get the exit? Yes, he is. In fact, Voice might be letting him through. What a man. Letting his teammate through. Things we love to see. Oh, and Ali and Valentine are side by side again. But Ali holds on.
Stoob has run extremely wide there. It compromised his exit and Geke's as well.
Yeah. Haggerboy's right on the back of Voice now, and Winky's not far behind either. Oh, Voice runs wide and Haggerboy goes through. Winky's under a bit of pressure from Dino here. But Voice is another one who's similar to Saviour. He's not really that interested in his finishing position in Tier 3.
No. It's all a bit of fun for them.
Yeah, he's a Tier 2 driver, and it's just another chance to be on track.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're given the chance, well, just take it.
Absolutely.
I always do when I can. It's always fun.
Yeah. Oh, Stoop's right up the back of Mutsnuts now. But is under pressure from Geke. Geke's sticking right in there. Oh, and Stoop's... Did he let Geke through, or did Geke just come charging through? VSC!
I've been looking at Ali's driving a bit. He's very precise in his apexes.
These are things we love to see. I think that's the bit that lets me down, is I can get my braking points and my points to put the power down, but it's always my turn-in points that I can never quite get nailed.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, a drive-through for Saviour. Just the one this time, though. Oh, contact though, Haggerboy and Stoob. Oh. But Stoob keeps going.
Not a good time for the Saviour family household.
No. When it happens to one, it happens to both.
Careful everyone in this section. The Delta will be very aggressive.
Yeah. And I'm afraid we are at the point of no return now.
Yes. Yeah, get a drive through now, and unless a safety car can save you, your race
it is what it is, yeah.
Right.
And we're going.
As the race restarts, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this race?
Well, I mean, Doris is looking like Doris. I'm just going to ignore him. No offense, Doris, but I'm just going to ignore you because you're not a Tier 3 driver and you're just very, very, very quick. If Scotty can hold on the way he is... Oh! I say that and he gets a 3-second penalty.
Why did you have to say that at that moment?
I'm just cursing everyone
on the straight instead of in the corner.
As I was saying, Valentine, if he can close down the gap... Valentine's looking good for a podium. If he can just close that gap a little bit. Airways is right there. He's not making massive gains, but he is fighting his way back through. He got a very nice exit there. But Valentine goes super defensive on the inside there. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to play for. Geke's having a very nice little race up in P9. Airways is right on the back of Valentine now.
Albert hasn't been having the issues he had with his rear.
Yeah, he's looking more comfortable in the wet now.
Yeah. it's probably a confidence and knowing how to drive in the wet as well.
Yeah,
Having a few laps under your belt definitely helps.
definitely.
Because yeah, he's only 3 tenths away from Wookie. So.
Having said if Valentine can close down the gap, he's 4.5 seconds behind now, and gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, I'm just ruining everyone's races today. I am so sorry.
Please stop, okay?
And these are your comms now. I'm just ruining everyone's races. Have fun. Oh my gosh. What a day.
Right, well, drivers, every driver, if you want to know how much Simon charges for these curses, just contact us after the race.
Yeah, just slide into my DMs and I will happily ruin someone else's race for you just by being on comms. But yeah, no, Geke's up to P8 now.
Yeah, looking good for the race win, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if you can close that gap down... I'm not going to say anything. Airways is, he's sticking on the back of Valentine, but he's not getting the move done. Valentine's defending very, very well.
Valentine is... Yeah, I don't know how he's doing it for now, because they've got very high downforce, high drag. And Airways is going for the move now. He's decided
not quite.
Wow.
Valentine just closed the door on him.
And the more battling goes on between these two, the farther away Airways will be from the front pack, and he'll lose his chance to gain some positions through 3 penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. He really wants to get this move done and try to catch up to that pack in front. Ali gets past Scotty.
Oh, Valentine. Yeah, very fair from him. He's letting him through, but yeah, that was very unfortunate. Now, Airways is on a mission.
Yeah, now he gets his head down, he drives the way he drove at the start of the race and hopefully pulls that gap down. Because, I mean, Ali's also fallen off the back of Aldrich a bit, so he's going to want to get his head down massively now.
Yep, he's having a bit of a tougher time in this second part of the race. He's not been able to close the gaps as he would have wanted to, and there is a Mercedes who spun around.
Yeah, that's Triz.
Has he got any damage? No, he's not moving.
But he's letting everyone through.
Yeah, he's let everyone through, but that's caused
VSC, yeah.
Yeah, a car being stopped on track.
VSC's come out very, very easily in the wet, unfortunately.
Yeah. So obviously people don't forget to leave a like as well.
Yes, please do like the stream, it helps us endlessly.
Share the link to your friends, to your grandparents, to your cousins,
to your neighbours,
partners,
basically anyone you know.
Yeah.
Even people you don't know that you just happen across.
Yeah, I think we're going to turn into Jehovah's Witnesses now. We're going to be the equivalent of that.
Do you have a moment to hear about our Lord and Saviour single track?
No, our Lord and Saviour.
Well, yeah, that as well. Dino got a drive-through. That is very unfortunate.
Martin will be clipping this moment. He'll absolutely love it.
Yes.
So Dino's going straight to the pits.
Yeah, into the pits he goes.
People, what is it with 5-second penalties? I know it's a bit of a tricky entrance.
It's a tricky one in the dry, to be fair.
Yeah, but still, how can it? No.
Dino retired, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't like to see that.
Another 3 seconds for single track.
Well, Yeah, it's really unfortunate, these drive-throughs, because we're not close enough to the end of the race for the drivers not to serve it, because if they don't serve it,
single track's gone!
Oh!
Now, I don't want to jinx people anymore, but Winky's on the fringe of points. Winky could get a point here.
Winky could get more than a point here. Penalties are tumbling down at the moment. And he's got at least 2 drivers he can pass here. Because Ali and Scotty have got drive-throughs. They're going to have to serve it. They don't have a choice. Unfortunately, we could take 20-second penalty away at the end of the race. If just the penalty applies. But we've got 6 laps left. They won't have the time to stay out, so.
But if you get 20 seconds because you didn't serve your drive-through, we cannot take it away, I'm afraid. That is not how it works. You can't just not serve your drive-through and have 20 seconds removed. You've got to serve your drive-through.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, it doesn't matter. That's a discussion for another time. Yeah, they are not going to lose too many places in the end.
No, they're looking alright.
Yeah, Nuts could be making his way past Scotty. Nah, Scotty's safe.
Scotty just made it. So I think, all the drive-throughs are served. Winky's got Haggerboy behind him, who has 10 seconds of penalties, unfortunately, but actually has a pretty hefty gap to Haggerboy all of a sudden, actually. I'm not sure where that gap came from, but
yeah, well, Haggerboy's got a 10-second penalty. What I think might have happened is he might have spun around.
Yeah.
And cut a corner.
Yeah, he might have done, yeah.
And the game counts that as a corner cut.
Ah, yeah.
That might be what happened.
It might be,
such a big gap to happen. So yeah, for now, Winky's looking good for a point. We've got Matt who'll be looking for quite a few more because he's within range of Ali as well.
Yep. And Gekke's looking very comfortable in P6 at the moment. He's gonna jump Valentine on penalties, but he's looking like he wants to get it done on track at the moment. And Aldrich's through. Oh, they're side by side into turn 1. This is not again.
Deciding.
Through he goes. Oh, massive twitch though. Is Wookie going to get through?
This is going to be very hard for Aldrich. And Airways is loving this because he was so far back a few laps ago.
Yeah.
And that gap is coming right down.
Absolutely, yeah. He's suddenly... I mean... I'm not going to say it. I'm not even getting involved in that discussion right now. Because I'll get in trouble.
So another side-by-side moment between the two.
Through goes Wookie!
Yeah, Aldrich has given the position to him, and he's not going to be able to fight back.
Big twitch from Aldrich.
Again. So,
he's finding those twitches again.
Yeah, the tyre wear's coming back to bite him. He might have changed his front wing.
I'm not sure who's gone round there. It might be single track again? Yeah, single track's gone again. He's not having a great time, bless him.
Winky's closing right down to Nuts.
Winky really wants to get this move done.
Yeah. 3 laps after this one, he could open a gap.
If he can get the move done, then yeah. Three seconds for single track as well.
Battling through turn 1 again for P2 and P3. It's so close between these guys, and I think he cut the corner onto Wookie. Oof. They're that far away from contact.
Yeah, no, it's a much
Airways
narrower
coming.
track than you think here.
Yes. Turn 1 and 2 are extremely tight.
Yes.
And Airways is 1.7 away. So, as you said earlier on, I think he would like to make the move.
Yep.
Just to make sure he's safe from any Simon curse, but
Yep.
he can make it without it.
Yeah, he can just sit comfortably now, keep on the back of them, and theoretically take the win. Single track's retired in the pits. I think he probably may have spun and got some rear wing damage.
Gekke's doing really well as well.
He's doing really well. He's going to be taking P5 off track. Probably wants to take it on track. Because Ali G is coming back. His teammate is closing the gap.
Yep. Ali's just, he's made himself safe from any demotions below P7.
Yep.
It will be a very tough ask for him to make a 5-second gap on.
I missed Winky getting the move done on Mudsnuts.
Oh, he has. The game is on now for him. 1.7 seconds. He's got 1.3, 1.2 left to find 1 second.
Can he find that magic point? Oh, he runs super wide! Please don't get a corner cutting. That was, he just dedicated to the line. Fair play.
Yep, I think that was, he knew what to do in that situation. And
he's all over the track now! See, I've cursed another one now. I'm gonna move back to the front of the grid.
I mean, this track is 50 meters wide, so I guess you could redefine the track limits.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ali really wants to get the move done on Valentine here, and through he goes. Very nice move indeed. Sambal's out. Thankfully, we are well past the point of safety cars at the moment. Now, can Ali open up the gap enough that he's not going to re-lose out to his teammate?
Well, he could maybe open the gap up to Valentine, because he's got to find 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That can be done in 1.5 laps. 5 seconds on Gekke. That's a bit tougher.
Yeah.
So we're coming through the final sector here, where we've seen Ali incredibly quick. So expect this gap to be increased, and Valentine will have a bit less drag to help him through the first and second sectors.
I mean, Gekke at this point is more or less pretty comfortably getting P6. He's looking fairly confident at this point. It's whether he can keep the gap to get P5.
Yeah. Well, that gap between Ali and Valentine's 1.8 now. So,
yeah. He's rapid in that final sector as Ali.
Yeah, he made a second up. That's mad.
Unbelievable.
He's got a very good pace and a very good setup, it looks like.
Airways, I think, is actually on the fringes of not getting a win because Wookie's lost all that time to Aldrich.
Yep.
So I think Airways may be settling for a P2 here.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need to make the move on this straight or on the next one. And spoiler alert, he's got a bit more ERS than Wookie has. So it's not out of this world that he can make the move. But he's got to close the gap down to Aldrich.
Yeah, but it's 3.3 between Aldrich and Wookie and another 0.3 to Airways, so it's not going to be easy. He's having a look, but he can't quite get it done.
He needed to make that move.
Wookie just put his car in just the right place.
Gekke's still 1.6 behind Valentine, 2.7 behind Ali, so the gap is nearing the... It's nearly 4 seconds right now.
Yeah.
It's over 4 seconds. He's over 5 seconds away. Ali is creating that gap. He's over the gap.
Yeah, he's done it. This
Ali is looking good for P5.
Yeah, it looks like he's managed to do it. Geke just needs to not let that gap drop anymore now, or he's going to lose P6.
Aldrich has crossed the line, and he has taken the win for now.
Doris is doing a good thing and just staying off the racing line, letting everyone past. Good man.
So Ali's racing his way past the line, and
Geke manages to get P5. Good man.
It's a very good result from the Aston Martins. 22 points.
But I think Wookie's going to lose... I mean, say he's going to lose P9. He's going to get it from Doris and then lose out to Nuts, unfortunately.
Yeah, 6 seconds. That's a real shame because he managed to create a gap and...
Yeah. Oh, Scotty left the session, so everything is completely thrown off now. Because he's dropping down the order for leading too early.
I'm in charge of making the results. Please don't leave the session before the end of the actual
And
session.
Nuts has as well.
Yeah, well...
Now I've got...
More work for me.
Yeah, I've got to try and remember where everyone was now when I try and tell you all what the finishing positions were.
Well, I'll have to watch the stream back. So.
But yeah, so that... Despite having a few issues, Aldrich's done enough to take the win today. Which looked unlikely at one point in the race.
Yeah, he looked a bit weaker at some points. It's enough. He's done the job. So
yes, driver of the day for Stoob from the game. Yeah, he drove a very good race, to be fair. Had a few issues, but I'm not sure how many of them were his own fault, unfortunately. So there we go. Nice, simple podium celebration from Aldrich. So your finishing position was Aldrich in P1, Airways in P2, and Wookie rounding out the podium. I have a feeling Scotty was in P4, I think.
Scotty was P7.
Scotty was P7. Then Ali got P4, Geke P5, Valentine P6, Scotty got P7, Winky gets P8. Followed by Stoob, Doris, who will be demoted, Jamer, Hagaboy, Voice, and Saviour. Scotty and Nuts were in there somewhere, I have no idea where. And our DNFers were Sambal, Single Track, Dino, Triz, and Smit. So, who is your nomination for Driver of the Day?
My nomination, I might surprise you, but it's a driver who's really quick on track. Maybe too quick in the pits. For me, it's Eddie House because he came back from the dead twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. I've lost count. But he was very entertaining in this race. He did really well, and it's his first race as well. So he's come onto the scene with a bang.
Yeah, absolutely. Mine will surprise you. I have a feeling. He came all the way from P18. Finished in the points, had a very solid race to be fair to him. Winky had a really good race today, and I think he's my nomination for Driver of the Day. Really well done to him.
P9 is very decent from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Good man. So, there we go. We are done for another week of racing at MRC. We will be back on Friday at... I want to say 7 o'clock. I don't race MRC-X. I can never remember if it's 7 or 7:30. It is 7 o'clock, isn't it?
7.
Oh, 7 o'clock for MRC-X on Friday. Yeah, we're going to say 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Yeah, one of those two anyway.
And we will be racing around one of the many heritages that this man here can call his own. We are going to Portugal.
Vamos a Portugal, a Portimão.
Yes, that. Known as the roller coaster of F1, it's a very entertaining track. We're in for a week of very good racing as we are very quickly approaching the end of the season. There are a couple of titles that are yet to be decided, so please do join us then. And thank you for joining me tonight, and it's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you. You've supported supported me for 2 hours, so well done to you.
we got there in the end. Thank you all for sticking with us through all of it. We will see you on Friday. Good night.